welcome back. So this week, today it's Monday and we headed off to Colchester. This is the little strand area of Mersey. Today is 1 year ago that we lost Callum's beautiful Nana, so we headed down and placed some flowers on her grave. We also popped by Callum's other grandma's resting place. So it's now Thursday morning. I've skipped a few days. I had a day off, but I didn't do much. Spent it with my sister and baby Ava. This is now my 10th. There'll be 10 shifts left after today, and I will definitely miss these beautiful break time views. This is down at Shotley Marina. I parked along the front and just sat on the wall for a little bit whilst waiting until my next customer. I'll definitely miss this. It's so peaceful at this time of the morning. Nobody's about. But yeah, onwards and upwards, and I can't wait to start my new job on the 5th of October. So I'll just show you a couple of clips of what I got up to. So over there in the distance is Felixstowe Container Port, and then opposite me is Harwich. It really is such a peaceful way to start the morning. I wish you could camp here overnight, but unfortunately there's no overnight camping. I then headed off to Tattingstone for my next delivery, but was early, so stopped on the side of the road via Lemons Hill Bridge, and look at that water. I actually used to sail at this reservoir as a kid. I then headed out to near Bradfield and actually saw this really funky house. When I went to the customer, they said that you can normally use it as an Airbnb type thing, and I think it has been on a documentary as well. So I'm currently on my break for my last ever evening shift at Waitrose. We all know that I hate evenings, but there is something beautiful about it. I forgot how it feels to see the sun go down and just drive around when not many people are on the roads, because obviously normally it's rush hour. We've got a nice little route out Hadley Way, Watsham and so on. So yeah, nice way to spend my last shift. Well, not last shift, but last late. But yeah, this weekend I'm off all weekend, which is lovely. Callum unfortunately is working, so I'm hoping to maybe get out in the van tomorrow night and have a day at the beach perhaps with the family. But better get back on my break. Break's over, and yeah, you'll see what I get up to. It really was such a lovely evening. I passed a family of ducks and then had another little stop before a customer. Caught this beautiful sunset with the horses. Then Saturday morning, it was up early. We got to the beach by about 8:30. It was me, my sister, her husband, mum, dad, the dogs and baby Ava. Good old Ross, my brother-in-law, pumped up my paddleboard for me, and off I went out to sea. It was so nice. It was really, really glassy. It doesn't look that glassy here, but it was lovely when you got further out. It was a lovely breeze. The dogs were really enjoying themselves in the water. Out Ross came on Dad's paddleboard. This is his new one that he's bought. Ross is a pro and he can just stand up straight away. I prefer to sit down and use mine more as a canoe. But yeah, there's no right or wrong way, obviously. We then floated around a bit, little time lapse. Think Mum and Ross pop up here at some point. It was lovely to have a beach day with the family. Unfortunately, poor Callum was hard at work, as he normally always is. Ross out again, out far, and think that was Mum, or might have been Meg's on the paddleboard there. Dad was on the shoreline playing with Murphy. It was super cute. Dudley doesn't like when his mum or dad go into the water, and he cries for them on the shore, which is what this next clip is here. I can assure you he is absolutely fine. He's just a big wuss, or I would say maybe very loyal to his parents. But that was Ross swimming back in. Dudley, bless him, wanted to go out with him, but we called him back so he didn't get out of his depth. Murphy was just enjoying being along the shore, paddling his little paws in, and it was probably the best place to be. It was nice and cool, and and they had the best day. As we'd been there since 8:30, we called our beach day to an end at about mid-afternoon, headed home. I spent some time with the bunnies, caught up on Virgin River, which is a new series or new season out of my favourite series. Watched that and then, yeah, went to bed. Morning! It's actually afternoon. I've had a lazy morning with Callum. He's doing a late today. And I'm now going to go for a little walk, solo walk, probably down from Wolverston to Pin Mill. It's a nice walk there. I'll take you with me. It's quite stormy looking today. It's currently 19 degrees, but we did have a weather warning come through for floods, but I don't think that's till later, so we shall see how we get on. But yeah, come with me for my little solo walk on a Sunday. I love spending time with myself recently since having the van. It is something that I enjoy doing. Then I'm probably going to park down by the river after and just watch the world go by. But yeah, I'll bring you with me and I'll see you soon. So I'd actually forgotten that it was Ipswich half marathon today, so a lot of the roads were closed, but I took a big detour and finally got here. We used to sail down here at Wolverston and do junior week, so there's lots of memories that are held here and I really enjoy being here. It really was the best place to come today. It was so peaceful, not many people were around. I think I probably saw 2 people on my walk. Here was a funky mushroom situation. But yeah, then some fallen trees which I clambered over, which was good fun, making sure I didn't fall. As anyone that knows me will know that I'm super clumsy. But yeah, it was lovely. There was so much wind going through the trees, there was a beautiful breeze, and I really enjoyed my walk. Always repping my Dobby.thedoblo t-shirt, and saw these old boats that were moored up, and there were actually a couple on there. I think you can hire them out. I might be wrong, they might be where someone lives now, but you did used to be able to hire them out in the past. Always feel ever so grateful to have this beautiful place on my doorstep. It was about a 15-minute drive from mine normally, but today a bit longer just due to the road closures. But we're so lucky to live in such a beautiful area with all of this amazing scenery that we can see. Being so close to the river is the best. I've now gone up the little lane, so the river's behind me, and hopefully we'll end up near Ipswich School and we'll see some sheep. What a real disappointment. This is the field that the sheep are normally in. However, there are no sheepies, which is really annoying because that's the reason I came this way. But oh well, nice bit of change of scenery. That's the Ipswich School. It used to be a girls' school. I'm not 100% sure if it is still just girls, but yeah, we went to a wedding there for Callum's colleagues not that long ago. It was lovely. But yeah, no sheepies today. So I've just come through this stile and across the road, and there they are. I'm not going to go up to them because it will scare them, but at least I got to see them. Made it worth it. So I made my way Anyway, back through this last little bit of forest and back to the van. It was a lovely walk, just over an hour, and I really enjoyed myself. I will definitely do this more often now I've got more weekends to myself. I then headed down to Shotley Marina whilst waiting for the Strand to open back up again from the Ipswich half marathon. Then parked up alongside the road near the oil bridge to these little birdies. It was really grey and cloudy, but still quite warm. I then popped over to the Suffolk Food Hall to grab Callum's favourite, the chili bean tart, and they've got all their Halloween stuff in. So I popped into the Co-op on the way home after getting some fuel, and I'm going to try out these little donut pop bite things. So you need yoghurt, self-raising flour, butter to put on after, obviously sugar. I would have liked to have cinnamon sugar, but I couldn't find any cinnamon anywhere, and then some egg just to wash over it. And then you pop it in the air fryer. But yeah, let's see how we go. So they don't quite look the same. They look a bit like a dumpling or a scone, but let's get them out. Ooh, it's hot. And then what you do is you put them in the butter, nice and healthy. Put them there, and then roll them in what I would have liked to have been cinnamon sugar. But we don't have any, so normal sugar will do. And then they're like this. But yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of Nutella with mine as I've got no cinnamon sugar, and we'll give them another go. They do look very much like cheese scones, but they are like a cakey cakey feel in the middle. But give them a go. Cheap little dessert idea. So I'm going to bring this video to a close. It's been a real wholesome week of filming. Been nothing van life related, if I'm honest, but I think you've all known by now that this little channel is a little bit of my life and what I get up to. So hopefully there'll be some more Dobby bits to come. We haven't got any holidays planned as yet for going away with him. Obviously I start my new job soon, which will mean at least I can go away at weekends, maybe with my parents, or when Callum's off we can obviously go together. But yeah, so thank you for sticking with us. It's been a lovely week and I hope you've enjoyed the footage. Take care.